Damn it.
Hi, Zobble1975, and today I'm bringing you kind of a bumper edition of what I learned this week on PUBG on Xbox One. And it's a fun video, so there's a lot of fun clips to get through. This opening clip was just hilarious, and the tip here is make your mind up on the weapons you're using. You'll see here I end up switching weapons. I end up switching weapons with Elliot. I hate the M4, I should just left him to pick it up, and I end up taking the AK, and by the time we switch weapons, we're flooded by that guy that I killed earlier's teammates, and me and Elliot are very lucky to get away with it. Also, you'll notice I shoot Elliot in this bit, but just don't tell him, you know, just don't mention it, but I definitely hit him about there. And I steal all the kills as well, which is quite funny considering how much ammo Elliot put into these two guys. So always a fun moment stealing the kills from your teammates. This was me learning that emotes cause rage. As you can see, there's a cap lying on the floor. Someone's been here. I've gone down to Methy's house, got a pistol, come back up to try and challenge the guy, find him and kill him. I didn't hold out much hope for my chances, considering all I had was a 9mm pistol. I had an extended mag on it, and if I'd have had the ammo, I would have had 20 bullets. But you know, I didn't have the ammo. So when he shot at me there with a Kar 98 and a Scar, I really thought I was done for. But instead, I won the fight. I may have gone for a little bit of an emote on his body, and you know, it took a while for the hate to come through. But the pistol kill and the emote, I'm not sure what caused the bout of rage from him, but he sent me a lovely message. So I thought I'd bring that to you. But I did learn, if you're going to use emotes, you're probably going to cause rage. I'm going to blame the emote for it and say it's the emote's fault. But really, he was very upset. He sent me lots of messages. He messaged me for like the next hour or so, just get message after message. He was really annoyed that he got killed by that gun, but it's PUBG, it's RNGesus. He got a Scar and a Kar 98. I got a 9mm pistol and he's moaning. I don't know, strange. But I actually didn't know also if it was the second guy I killed that sent me a hate mail message until later. I couldn't quite be sure, but yeah, it was the first guy, the guy I killed with the pistol, the guy who had potato aim and couldn't kill me even though he had a Scar and a Winnie, sorry, and a Kar 98, and all I had was a pistol. But apparently I'm the terrible player who can go die. So I just thought it was really funny. I thought he was really salty, so I thought I'd bring that to you. As you can see, it took ages for him to type the message. I don't know if he was spectating me the whole time or what, but it was like, you can see why I thought it was the second guy, because it was so long after the event that I started getting messages from this guy. And then once I started getting messages, they just rolled in all throughout this game and the next. He just kept sending me messages. So I haven't had that level of assault since Call of Duty, so I was quite happy. I mean, I have a bit of a confession to make. I mean, when I play Elite Dangerous, I am known as sort of a gentlemanly player. I'm not really someone who goes in for horrible stuff. But when it comes to shooters, I love salt mining. I love salty comments. I love people that get really angry. I love it when I get really angry messages, as you can see. Finally messaged me to go die. I don't know if it was the emote or the pistol, but something inspired him to rage. So anyway, what else have I learned? I've learned I absolutely adore Big Warehouse. I just love Big Warehouse. Whenever I come to Big Warehouse, I always have fun and some crazy shootouts. It's such an open plain around Big Warehouse, and Big Warehouse itself is such a dangerous place to stop and visit, because someone always just drives in with a car. But it's got to be one of my favourite secondary locations on the map. I actually will drop here in solos, but as a secondary location, it's one of the best. Talking of locations to drop at, people always ask me where I drop, and I drop at loads of random locations. But I will say, look for the odd houses, the restaurants, the diners, the funny shaped houses at the edge of towns. These two are at the edge of Kameshki, and as you can see, I mean, I got enough loot from these two houses alone for the whole game. Level 2 vest helmet and someone else could have been fully equipped from these houses as well. So it's not so much where you go, it's the type of buildings you look to hit. I also learned it's fun stealing kills from Woody, and it's really good fun when you get all the kills. So here we were looting up and we got attacked by these two guys. Woody got taken out, and one guy's flanking me, one guy's behind that rock. So you'll see here I actually use Woody as a human shield, which is a little bit mean, but if I go down we both die, so you know, I think it's fair enough. And I don't think he even noticed how tight I was being by using him as a human shield. And here I use the rock rather than my teammate for cover. However, let's face it, if you go down they die anyway, so if it's the difference, I mean, one bullet's not going to kill them, but it could mean the difference between you winning or losing that gunfight. So if you got a teammate prone, occasionally, I'm not saying all the time, but occasionally sneaking behind them to use them as a bit of cover isn't necessarily a bad thing. You know, I thought I'd let this clip roll on because I actually hogged all the kills coming out of this place. So another team rocked up, another two teams actually. There was one team off in the distance that you'll see me sort of aim at, and then another team's right below me at the moment. So those guys over there that I don't actually get to kill. But the other team's sort of lurking around. We don't know where. The zone's coming in. It's one of those awkward situations, and we ended up having to leg it. And you'll see here, I can hear them below me, but none of the nades managed to find their mark. And eventually we just decided to loop round. And obviously, as soon as we loop out, they decide to push. And you know, luckily, he managed to use a bit of terrain as give me a little bit of cover. And once I've knocked one, I know the other one's going to be coming, so I'm just waiting for him. And there. The AK is so beast now, especially if you get compensated for it. It's the best AR in the game, no doubt about it. And the last thing I've learned this week is not to panic. Here I get shot in the back. We don't know where the guys are. I know I got shot in the back, so I take cover behind the lip here, hit med up. Math's keeping an eye out, and we just don't panic. We just communicate and find them and kill them. And that's all. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I did. Still can't see him. Yeah, I can see him. Did you knock him? Nice. It wasn't even in it, still there. His mates at the back. His mates at the back. 265.